All right, fellas, how y'all feel about basketball? Let's. I'm talking basketball.
My team won the cup. Let's
We
go.
got a
Congratulations, the Knicks. Appreciate you,
basketball.
even though you got
She
it
playing
pretty
with my
easy.
basketballs. No, let me stop. How y'all
It's,
feeling
it's,
about the
it's
cup? Go ahead, Al.
oh, yeah. I was just like I said. I was kind of surprised that OKC, got upsetted by the San Antonio, especially with Wemby just coming back, just literally just from injury.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let me ask you a
I was
question.
not expecting the Knicks to win.
Let's
Let,
go.
let me ask you a little question. Let me ask you, was it satisfying though?
Yeah, it'd be more satisfying seeing them win the actual championship, the NBA title.
Let's go.
Yeah,
One
I
can
feel
only
like the cup
dream.
is like a consolation prize.
it kind of is. I was having this conversation with certain white boy at work we know about, Tim. I feel like that cup should have more towards maybe the organization, like maybe like a pick or something like that, because it feels so hollow.
It's the shiny ribbon for the not slow kid in the back of the class, but for the slow kid in the back of the class. Ah.
Stop. let me stop. I
I love the slow kids in the back of the class, by the way.
we are
But don't get me wrong, the Knicks have a solid team going forward.
yes they
I
do.
hope they make it to the NBA Finals this year because you got to understand, it's like they had a good chance of getting there last year. It's just that the Pacers was just so fucking hot.
Halliburton was cooking them, and that was my Achilles kryptonite. I low key was a little like, damn, this nigga went down with an injury for real. Ah, damn, we might have a chance. Let me stop. But
Dog,
if it wasn't for injury,
I still have that picture of what's his name? Oh gosh, what's his name doing the little ritual chant in the fucking in the tunnel. What's that nigga's name? On the Pacers. He did it in the last series.
Pascal
Yeah.
Siakam.
Man, listen, that man was having the African spirits talk directly to him. He's like,
got to.
let me get this.
Got to.
I see some shit like that. I was like, yeah, New York wasn't gonna get worse.
You imagine being a fucking janitor guy walking past this guy, you sleepy?
Yeah. The closer you start
I
walking
gotta
to
go
him, you
after
start
that.
hearing bone rattles and chants. Nah. Let me take this a little serious though. New York does look good this year. What I would really, really hope for, OKC falls early. I don't think they
I
will
don't
wherever
know.
they're at in
I
terms
mean, don't
of.
get me wrong.
I
The
want
the
them to.
West is not what it used to be last year. Like last year, they got to go through Denver. They got to go through Houston. Houston is a serious contender.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
They getting
Yeah,
dogged out by calls though. Like every game I watch, Houston don't get shit.
it's rigged
But
at this point.
yeah, but they got some players on Houston. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was like, yo, they're giving Denver a run for their money. But damn, they got players that can match them. Point for point, rebound for rebound, everything. Like
Yeah.
star
Let me
power
put
for
it
star
this.
power.
Let me
They
say it like
got it.
this. Well, you know we getting old when Durant is the veteran, know all, tell all, show all when he running shit on that team. And I couldn't tell you which would be a better one. I mean, you got LeBron old ass still out here lagging in hair and lagging in fucking pretty much nothing else. But to have Kevin Durant run your team, run the squad, run the scheme, they look like a problem. They got good defense. They got good offense. They got good coaching.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they got it all at Houston.
They might be
Houston
the
is a
sleeper this
sleeper.
year. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. They're gonna be the sleeper this year.
Well,
Denver,
I
I know
see.
they
I
got some
see
injuries
either
too.
Houston or Denver knocking off OKC, and then it's going to be those two at the end of the year. I see Houston and Denver towards the end. The
Joker's
Lakers are going
gonna
to make
ball
some
with them.
noise, but like Rich Paul said, LeBron's agent, they don't have enough, and he was right. When the moment he said that, they lost a game that they weren't even supposed to lose. Don't get me wrong, Austin Rivers is nice, Luka's nice, but they're defensive liabilities.
Well, I was just about to say, what do you think they're missing? Like in terms of like a piece per se, because
A defensive lockdown player.
They need a big man for real.
mm,
Called
who's
Dwight
gonna be
Howard.
big? And we, we said this a few weeks ago that they have to look at how they tackle each and every problem in the West. So getting around someone like the Nuggets, you have to have big guys to throw at, and with them only having one really solid big guy, you're not going to be able to get around Denver. That's my belief. I think your best strategy is to throw muscle at Jokic and really like tire him out and kind of like make him. You have to make somebody look constructively at the technical side of shit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I've got one big ass motherfucker in front of me that is more athletic than I am, because Jokic is not really the most athletic guy. The motherfucker really don't be jumping when you really
But
watch
he's
him play and
very
stuff.
consistent.
Yeah,
He's
I was
very
gonna say
consistent. I'm
something
not
like
saying that
that.
he's not, but I'm just saying with
Like
knowing how
your
he
next
plays.
parlay, put Joker down for 20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
He's getting
You're gonna
that
hit
because
every fucking time.
you will get that
Every
every
single
time.
time. Didn't a couple last week, if not a few weeks ago, didn't this man have a triple? Like a 40-20-20?
Some shit like
No.
that.
Yeah.
And they're really good at
Honestly,
taking turns.
best
They're
big man
honestly
in the
really good
league.
at that.
Wemby number 2. Joker the best non-athletic but technical. He will score on you.
Yes.
Wemby is the athletic and the less
And if he doesn't
technical.
have the score, he has the assist.
Let me tell you,
There's somebody open on his squad all the time, and they're ready. They're always ready. How you rack up 17 assists in one game? Like, think about that. That doesn't make any sense.
They
now correct me if I'm wrong or input who you think, but you haven't had a big man facilitator like that since Shaq.
and that's coming in an era where they're looking for those big guys to do that.
Mhm.
They're looking for
Towards the
those.
end of his career, that's what literally the beginning of the okay, you need to be like a dual or a triple threat big man. You got to be mobile, you got to be athletic, and you got to be able to score any which way that you can. You can't just be standing in the paint or going up for the offensive defensive rebounds. We want you to be able to go back and forth up the court, facilitate, score, assist. Joker, all the above and then some. Because, like
Yeah.
Bro said, 28-8,
It was the beginning of the
Every night.
Euro sender.
blue chip bet.
I literally, as soon as I'm doing my parlays for points, I just put Joker as those 3 stats in every fucking time, and he hits them every fucking time.
I had a better
They,
question for this cup because it was a good showing on everybody that. And if you're looking at the standings currently, the Spurs are sitting at 4 in the Western Conference, but they were able to take it all the way. You have the Knicks that were sitting at 2. I didn't realize this. Where were the Pacers? Where were the Raptors? I know what's kind of wrong with the Celtics.
got throw Detroit in there. Detroit's a sleeper team, too.
Yeah, the 2 teams that everyone's kind of worried about in the East is Detroit and Toronto. And don't get
Still
me
don't
wrong,
know who
those
the
2
fuck is on
teams they have
Toronto.
a good starting 5, but they don't have a deep bench. That's where New York comes in and just okay, we're the playoff team. You get what I'm saying?
Whereas you got to worry about Houston as well, but they do have a deep bench, a moderately deep bench. And you got that
Yeah,
experience. You
when it
got
comes to like out west, you got the veteran Denver, you got OKC, the new kid on the block, and then you got Houston with a well-rounded squad. You get what I'm saying? So
Houston
I
ain't
don't I
fun to
don't
like
see
the
a
play.
video
clear
game
cut
options. You got to
team.
pick. Brand new game you play, you got to pick. But what faction do you want? You want well rounded? You want offensive juggernauts, or do you want just defensive powerhouses? You got to pick.
Honestly, out of the West, I feel like fucking the Rockets have the best chance because from everything top down, even from coaching to actual players. And I know that sounds weird because they're sitting at 5, but I don't really trust the rankings that well.
Everything changes in the playoffs, my boy. I'm telling you,
It
that you lock
absolutely
in.
does.
You lock in that certain way.
My issue that I have with the Spurs is I don't really feel that they have that veteran presence that's proper, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Chris Paul's on the market. You can always go grab him again. It's
I'm
not
pretty
like he
sure he
doesn't
would
want to
love
come
that.
here to the
I
Clippers.
am pretty sure he would absolutely love that, especially with his unceremonious fucking waiver over there in Clipperland. I'm pretty sure he
Mm.
would love that.
Isn't that the team he originally started with as well? Wasn't he drafted by the Clippers?
No,
No,
he was drafted
Ah,
by New Orleans,
New
or not New Orleans.
ah,
Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets.
when they
Okay,
were New
I know he.
Orleans.
I know he was with them prior to the abrupt departure, but he ain't doing nothing. He got time. Call him.
Especially
You need some
if
veteran
it's just a
experience.
last season, sit on a bench and kind of slide in on a fucking on a ring. Yeah, you potentially could. It'd be the best way to go out if you want to go out that way. But I don't know if the Spurs want to pay that. That's what, a veteran minimum contract.
Yeah, he's up there with that. I think he probably racked in about 7 or 8 on veteran minimum.
They might not have the
I'm
cap. I
surprised
don't
he
know
don't
what the
go
cap
sit on
space
the
is,
bench with
but
OKC. But because I heard that they reached out to him, but he denied it.
ooh,
I wonder why.
well,
Yeah,
That's
Chris
I
Paul's
bet
a
he kicking
character, man.
himself right now. I bet
that's
he kicking himself
interesting.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Chris
But don't
Paul
be
is
jail
a
with this one.
character, man.
Fuck that. Character or not, give me a ring. Cement my legacy as a champion,
At
but
least
I'm an
one, even if
asshole.
you're bench riding, at least one, just at least
That's
one, so
terrible.
they can't say no to
That's,
you.
you don't want to be in that category of greats that never got a ring. I mean, best one that you can come off the top of your head right now is AI. One of the greatest that ever touched the court and got no ring.
I,
Mm.
in my honest
Allen
opinion,
Iverson.
whether
Yeah,
it's tricky for him because you don't know who's going to make it to the finals, right? You're honestly out of the West, you're definitely looking at either the Spurs or Thunder. And I think it's funny that it's two young teams that feel like super young that are going to get there and do it. Outside of that, it's maybe the Rockets. I don't think the Nuggets will make it again this year.
I don't
Just a
think he
feeling,
wants to
just a
play with
feeling.
Kevin Durant again.
mm,
Maybe maybe I could understand why he probably wouldn't, but his options that he has, because I don't know if the Spurs reached out, but if the Thunder reached out, why wouldn't you take it?
Like I said, he's a crazy personality, bro.
yeah, he's not really
Uh,
liked everywhere he goes. Not them.
Yeah.
It's really been him over the years.
I
Yep.
guess. I guess if they don't want fucking him changing up too much stuff, I like I said, I guess it is what it is. Sucks to be sitting on the outside, but I could tell you what, the rest of the actual basketball season is going to still be pretty fucking good for the most part. I don't know. It's just weird that he gets the boot on his end, which I was waiting to hear the reason why he got the boot over there. And now that I've
It's
heard it,
cool.
it kind of feels lackluster. It's like, damn, y'all's old head beefing.
Yep. That's
That
all it
was the reason.
was.
I thought maybe he was fucking somebody's wife or some shit like that. That's honestly that's the first thing that came to mind. But apparently not. He just talks too much, which is crazy. Nigga,
That's
this is
cool. He'll be on
basketball.
ESPN as a broadcaster at the end of the season, I'm sure.
I'm just thinking about it this way. It's like, nigga, this is basketball. Like, as soon as you get on the court, somebody's going to be talking trash. Y'all couldn't handle him talking. Y'all couldn't handle him giving suggestions.
And they're probably good suggestions too, because
Hell
the
yeah, they were
Clippers
good
are so
suggestions.
dysfunctional. It's like, yo, man, what the fuck is going on there?
Nigga,
One
they
of
are.
the oldest rosters, and they
Kawhi,
can't get it together.
old heads beefing with old heads. Kawhi getting hush money or under the table money or some bullshit that's going on. And
Is it hush
just
money if
getting
he's always
trash.
been a quiet guy? I'm fucking around. I'm just saying though. They clearly had a lot of room to improve, and they just didn't want to hear his shit, which is kind of fucked up, especially for his final year. But hey, I mean, you get what you asked for. I don't know why he wanted to go to the Clippers so goddamn bad. Your legacy has already been cemented there once. I don't think he shouldn't have went back there. I honestly think he should have went to the fucking Thunder and just sat on the bench.
Times when you can just do nothing at work and get paid for it. That'd be a great scenario.
Hell yeah.
Sit on an NBA bench and collect hundreds, if not millions of dollars and score 6 points.
Hell
5.
yeah. And all you got to do is tell a young boy, hey, throw yourself into that person harder. the refs got the rest.
Hey, next time you run up that court, call the ref a bitch. All right? Yeah. Easy money.
That's all they would have needed.
Veteran minimum. I think the veteran minimum is a mil.
Yeah, but
I
they'll
think
probably
it's a minimum
negotiate a little bit
change.
more for someone of his status, stature, whomever. Isn't he also represented by Rich Paul?
Oh, that's
Yes.
a good question. I think so.
Yeah, he gonna get that money. He gonna get about 5-6 million.
Minimum
Not LeBron gonna slide him
NBA
some.
3.3 mil.
It's not bad. That changed all
That's
of
not
our
bad.
lives.
That's a lot better money than what Odell Beckham would get.
Mm,
Nigga got up here and said I can't live off 5 million. Nigga, I wish
mm,
somebody
mm.
would with me.
I would. Thank you. 5
I
million.
wish somebody fucking would with me. I couldn't believe that fucking crazy ass interview. I'm glad he off to the side now. Let me not backtrack. Let's be glorious out here today. Did y'all hear about Clay becoming a dad?
I think that's just a rumor.
You think it's just a rumor? Just a rumor mill?
Trust me, that she ain't gonna mess up her womb just yet.
Well,
No,
What's
that's my
control of the
sentiment.
thing?
Al, this is
My
we
sentiment.
rappers are the modern day pop stars. Yes, the fuck she would. Yes, she would. And I'm not even going to
What, just to get a bag?
She doesn't need a bag from Clay per se. He's at the end of his fucking career, in my opinion. Like he ain't gonna do
It,
much but have one or two hot games, off the bench, mind you, or no, is he on the? Is he? Either way,
yeah, he's
regardless,
coming off the bench.
he ain't gonna do too much. I mean, did you see the video of them dancing in? I think either her dressing room or her closet or some shit like that. This nigga looks so happy.
Disgrace to life
Oh, I
skins
didn't see that
all
video.
across
I
the
think you was
U.S.
talking about Gorilla.
No, well, Gorilla is something we talked about that 2 weeks ago. That was something different. She got Ingram over
Oh,
there
okay.
looking crazy, crazy as
Mm-hmm.
fuck. No,
Career
this
killers,
video
I
was
as I
didn't.
call
I
them.
didn't realize Clay had the same thing going on.
I call them career killers. That's why I'm just grateful Clay got 4 rings prior to that. Oh shit, I'm pregnant. That's if not career killer. Look
when
what
she.
happened to how many people? Swaggy P is the most recent one. Career killer.
Is he the
Ingram
most
on
recent
the
one?
pad. Career killer.
I'm out here looking for it because I know that video. I'm surprised it's not up here. It came up in my Google search pretty fucking quick. I was gonna put y'all on the fucking Clay dance.
I know. I saw.
It
What you
felt so
call it?
corny. I was like,
I saw the other
ugh.
video as well with Brandon with Ingram. I've seen that video, but
I know. I did see a video with what is it? What you call it? Them during the holidays and her cooking. You get what I'm saying?
man just want to end his career on a peaceful note.
Oh, I think I
Step
found
into
it.
fatherhood, go into the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, this is
Meanwhile,
fucking
she the whole reason why man doing 10 to life down
awful.
there. Oh my God.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, this is fucking
Mm-mm. I
awful.
wonder if he can see the bullet hole when he hold her feet or he grab her ankles. Like I wonder, does it
Yeah,
bother him?
you absolutely know he can fucking see the bullet holes in that bitch.
Did they have that conversation yet? Yo, you want to talk about this? I feel like it's still on your chest because it's definitely still in your foot. But where the guy want to talk?
I'm putting on the
Oh,
4-man for y'all. This is the video. I don't have no audio for it because I don't want it fucking up too much. But let me blow it up for the fans here. This is the video. Look at Clay. He looks so fucking happy. This nigga's spinning. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. He's enjoying himself, boy.
Listen, he dancing like he don't pull out.
he just wants to end his career on a high note. Whether or not
Speaking of high note, let me ask you a question. Do you think he sings at the climax, or does he rough that one out like a man?
I don't think he
Does,
makes eye contact with her.
does he
I
hit the?
think he probably just grabs that foot and just you know.
You think he hit the? Or he grunt that one out like a man? He grunt that one out like a motherfucker in the military, 13 years vet.
I thought this
Oh
fucking doing it.
man.
This is actually let me get that off the screen because that gives me the willies. You look at shit like that too long, you almost get baby fever, and you a whole ass dude. You don't need that. you don't need that.
Oh man.
Listen, he out here happier than a motherfucker. Whether or not it's actually a rumor or not, which like I said, I really wouldn't be. I wouldn't put it past Meg that she's looking for a little piece of happiness with dude if they look that happy. Now if they actually are that happy with the cameras off, more power to them. Like I said a couple weeks ago, he seemed like the type that don't want to pull out her chair all the time anyways. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. I just wonder how life is, outside of things, but we can leave that there for the moment here. Let's hit some pop culture fucking topic points, fellas.